All right, I tried to do this on my one of my private pages on Instagram, but it didn't go through. Well, it did, but it didn't. It wasn't as long as I wanted it to be. Okay, I know I only get on here maybe once in a while. I've been getting on here every once in a while lately. And this will be a better platform since it's dealing with my new life. And you all on YouTube can go back and trace and look through the videos and then see what I call this my new life. Um, since going back to work and getting back, being in the environment, the working environment I am in, with being around in close contact with people, I have developed a breathing problem temporarily. I speak temporarily because life and death are the power of the tongue, and you have to go on. You have to fight through all this. I cannot deal with seeing these blemishes on my face. But in addition to um, handling this breathing problem, I am on a I bought it myself, a steam inhaler every day or every chance I get the moment to improve my breathing, and it has gotten much better, much better. Um, I'm a holistic healer, so I'm doing this myself because um, the two times I have been to the doctor or to the emergency room, I know some of you all may say, "You crazy? You should go to the doctor. They can help you out more than you do." You doing yeah, but you gotta wait and wait. You have to wait in the waiting room first for hours, and you have to then the two times I did go and was seen by the doctor, they didn't they told me there was no problem with the issue that I was there for. There was a problem with another issue that was unknown, and they never did treat the problem that I initially came in there for. Now call me what you will, call me, you can call me whatever you want to, but I'm still here because I know I am my first physician. I feel, I sense everything about me. So, and not being under stress, no children, no husband, no boyfriend, nobody else is paying that I'm seeing. I have no drama from family. I wiped all that away. Um, I let negative people go. Um, after the passing of my parents. So I'm handling me quite well. So therefore I am able to do what I do now. If I had certain issues going on, family and drama and stress, yeah, I'll be the first one of the first ones at the hospital, sitting in the waiting room, whining and moaning and try to get attention for what I'm going through. But I know how to handle this. I listen to my spirit man a lot, and spirit has really helped me. When people say, Christians often say, "Well, I'm gonna give it to the Lord. I'm gonna trust the Lord," but then they worry. They wonder, will it really happen? They, oh Lord, I hope it happened. I hope. Then they got to go to prayer services and talk to the pastor, the preacher. No, I know that I am the God is within me. I don't have to speak. I don't have to talk to anybody else besides me, because that preacher, that pastor, that mother may be going through her own issues, and you don't know who you're if you're speaking to someone, if what kind of intentions or feelings they have about you. You can't have everybody speak over you or pray over you. So I choose to do this myself. I know if I have a bigger issue, that then I will seek out outside help. But I pay attention to me, and as a holistic healer, healing the body, you got to pay attention to your body. And I'm always paying attention, looking at my hands, my fingers, the puffiness going on. Um, your fingers coincide with an organ in your body. So do your toes. And so I know that each finger is, it goes or is centered or it's around or it coincides with a part, what an organ in your body, your liver, your kidneys, your gallbladder, things like that. So I know there's no discoloration or no ridges going on or any kind of thing that would cause me to pay attention to them. So I know that the problem I'm dealing with is minor. It can be fixed. I'm dealing with breathing issues. I got the mucus out. Too much mucus came out of me. Mucus membrane issues developed into something else, another feminine problem that happens in your 40s, which coincided with me developing a UTI. Um, I looked it up. I looked it up. I got educated on it. Tried some things. Got to take some things back, but I'm taking care of me. But all that is to say, I can also say not all things, all that is to say, but it makes you call into question. Okay, if I'm feeling this way, and I tried to play, or I have been, and I will continue to be because it is me, the good girl, the good woman, the wholesome woman. I was married. After my marriage, I shut myself down from sex because I wanted to know me and understand everything about me. And I didn't want to be a whore or quote unquote loose with my body. When I did decide to have intercourse again, um, I could count on one hand, maybe maybe three fingers on the other hand, of whom I have had sex with since I started having sex again. And that's been like every year. But I tried to be healthy and wholesome and eat right and stay away from drama and stress. But if I knew this was going to happen, I might as well have been old. I, I mean, it's something to think about. You might as well be old, be loose with your body, just randomly, just if you want it, you get it. Because this one I'm going through is for the birds. Now, don't get me wrong, I love my body. I love my 40s. I'm not speaking death over myself. I will never speak that because I know there is a chapter, there is a greater good after this that I will have. Oh, I thought it was offline. I will have a better life, a perfect life, a heaven on earth. For you all that don't understand that, you just don't understand, but you should get into that understanding. With all thy getting, get understanding. Um, but this breathing machine, breathing inhaler every day. Oh, it's not a big machine. It's a Vicks steam inhaler. You can buy it from Walgreens. You can buy it from Walmart. You can buy it off Amazon. It's only $50. Yeah, but that will help improve your your breathing. But I did. I've always wondered why does what happened to her belly? Why her stomach ain't smooth? Or I know she had kids, and I know that's an issue, but she don't got no kids, and her belly's still sticking out like that. And why is she sleeping on her back instead of her stomach? Why is she propped up on pillows, sleeping on her back instead of getting comfortable sleeping on her stomach? Keep living, as my parents would say. But one thing I have found out is that, okay, one thing I have found out, okay, is that when you do have these problems, the UTI problem or whatever, you smooth one way too, because it's just a whole bunch of movement in your belly. So you have to smooth it out. You have to smooth the ridges out so that, or move things around a little so it can go ahead, and you're also helping drain away the problem or rid the problem that's going on inside you. Now, I have found out that sweets are off the table. Um, any kind of ice cream or lemonade or pops, sodas are off the table when you're going through this because you have to, you're getting an infection out of you. So, in order not to agitate that infection, you have to eliminate certain things. But these are, this is one of the ways that I help heal myself, and it also helps protect or helps better the breathing. Yes, but okay, tying this into my business. This is letting go and loving I am. So, in addition to taking care or to working with your clients, you also have to work with you. Um, this is a part of life that happens, and you just have to deal with it. You have to show it who's boss. You have to take control of your life. All that whining and crying and moaning and wanting to lean on other people, again, you don't know what everybody's intentions are, how they truly feel about you, or your intentions with yourself. They may have different intentions and want you to fail with what you're going through. They may want you to fail at your business, your way of living, your life. So you have to be your first help for yourself. I know I'm gonna get through this because I have positive words in my vocabulary. I am not a Christian, but I know the word of God because I was raised on it. And I know that the word of God, the Bible, has certain scriptures, well, all scriptures and all verses have magical powers in it if you use them correctly. You have to trust in the words that are spoken. Um, Such as the verse, Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil, for the Lord are with me. Thy rod and thy staff comfort me. Those words, those scriptures. Keep repeating that until you know it. Trust God. God is mighty in battle, and God is within you, not outside of you, not in a preacher, not in a mother on a mother's board. God is within you. God rests within you, and you have to know that. And this is a test of your faith. It is truly a test of your faith and of your will and of your desire to live. You have to know that you have a purpose on this earth, and if you haven't reached it, you're going to reach it and not give up. That's what this is about. Yes, I look kind of crazy to me because I'm looking at me and I'm used to me being a certain kind of way. Now you all looking at me through the camera might see something else. This is also healing. Me speaking about this or talking about this, letting the world, my viewers, know what's going on and what I have been doing. And I know that it will be healing as well because I'm sharing it. I'm getting it out. I'm letting somebody else know that, hey, you go through this in your 40s. 40s are not always, it's not fun all the time. It's not a time to rest to get you back. You're gonna your health will be tested. Your feminine health will be tested, and you just got to be prepared and ready to know how to conquer it and defeat it. I'm feeling much. You all think this is bad. I am feeling much, 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 much better than I have been feeling. And I want to work every day. I haven't taken a work day off. I got up. I knew it was just me. I had to take care of nobody else around me. I couldn't call nobody. I couldn't I couldn't do anything else but rely on me. And I know I like living alone in peace. So that helped me get up at the bed, put my sickness to the side, and go ahead and make that money. Um, and that's what you have to do with when you're determined and stop whining and crying and waiting on somebody else to have some kind of sympathy for you. Like I tell my clients, I work with mentally with intellect with I work with clients with intellectual disabilities, and I tell them, okay, you have a disability, you have you have a diagnosis, but and you're at the jobs for you, the location where you can get jobs at. That's what I'm here for, to be your job coach. You have to know how to speak and be ready for with those people, because they're not going to care about you having an illness. They're not going to care about you being diagnosed with something, with you being angry, upset, frustrated. They're not going to care about that. Can you do the job set before you? That's all they care about. If not, they're going to toss you to the side and get somebody else. So that's what I had to do, involving myself. Okay, these bills, this this these bills needed to run this house. They don't care about me being sick, about me going through, about me having these feminine health issues. They're still going to arise and come around. And I need to have the money ready to pay these bills. So I trust in God. I trust in my higher power. I trust in infinite spirit, the infinite spirit, to get me by and to be in me as I go throughout my day, because that's the only spirit that really cares or knows. Infinite spirit, God, is within me. So I have to concentrate on that, or focus on infinite spirit, God, and know that any issue that arises, I just give it to infinite spirit, God, and say, this is not my problem, but it's yours, and I know you're going to work it out. And this is the testimony to my business, letting go and loving I am. I have to love me, and I have to let my clients know, my future audience know, that I got through what I got through because I trusted in the God within me. I spoke to the God, infinite spirit, that I know whom created me and made, and why I am living and breathing every day, while my heart is still pumping every day. I trusted in infinite spirit. I didn't deny God, not once. I trusted God in all God's ways, and made sure He directed, and made sure God directed my path. I can't say He, because God is neither a man or a woman. God is a spirit. Um, but I had to trust God. I had to trust God, and that I will continue to do, and I will be fine and healthy and breathing just as with such a wonderful flow. And it's not long away. I just gotta trust God to get me through this. So thank you all for listening. This is Letting Go and Loving I Am. You have to love you first.